From architecture to painting and sculpture, literature to live music and theater, Radio 111 presents The Desert Scene, your connection to culture and entertainment in the desert cities. Here's Bonnie G.
And welcome to The Desert Scene. I'm your host, Bonnie G. I'm here with my fabulous producer, Brian Mendoza. And we're really happy to welcome to the show Miss Judith Chapman, star of stage and television. And she's a wonderful director. And she's directing a new play called Ensues that opens March 9th here at Oscars. 5 incredible women who did the impossible again and again and again and again about some beauty queens. Hi, Judith. How are you?
Good morning, Miss Bonnie. And thank you, Brian, for the heads up. I've had some work done on my house, so I'm tidying up and cleaning up. Anyway, I was like, that's right. Oh, my God, it's already 10:30 or whatever time it is. Good morning, Bonnie. I'm great.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. So this is so much fun, and I got to see a rehearsal. We've got some wonderful, great cast. Denise Strand, Dana Atkins, Kitty Murray, Yo Younger, Denise Carey, Christine Dringali Nunez, and, of course, Judith is directing and doing the voice of Ann Richards. So tell people a little bit about this story.
Well, it was written by a fellow named Davis D. Gilbert, who's from Texas, and it's about a bunch of beauty queens from 1985, 86, 87, 88, and 89, who all became Miss Texas and then went on to be Miss USA and or runners-up for Miss Universe. 5 years in a row. You think it was rigged?
Maybe,
No.
yeah.
No. They just. It must be in the water because they rare and beautiful down there.
Texas,
anyway, so these gals, this is fictitious. All these gals are real. You can Google each of these gals, and they're still drop dead gorgeous. But this is a reunion 35 years later, which is fictitious. So it's this getting together. Some of them haven't seen each other in a while, gone on, have children, the whole thing. And a few glasses of bubbly, things kind of fall apart a little bit, but in a good, fun way. So it's just a lot of fun. I was asked to be in it and by our wonderful Robbie Wayne. And I said, well, I'll do a stage reading for you, but I don't know. And I said, I don't really want to be in it, but I have some ideas about how to make this a lot of fun. And it's because of these 5 fabulous actors, 6 fabulous actors, that I've said, let's do this thing. Yeah. And now I hope I'm not teasing anything, but Miss Bonnie Gilgallen's going to be joining the cast a couple of times.
I'm so excited. It's so much fun. It's just a riot. And so what is your... Well, 2 questions. What is your sort of style in general as a director, and what was there a particular approach you took to this project?
Oh, gosh, my style. Well, the thing is, for me, I love to have something new, different, original that I haven't done before. I've done musical, I've done horror, I've done this and this and this, and this is something I've never done before. In a lounge setting, have Aces where you can go, have cocktails, have some food. But I'm very specific about style, meaning I want it to be very clean, very crisp, very stylized, if you will. And I've gotten these gals to work so hard, how to walk, when to fall apart, when to lift it back up. And that's what I like to do, because so many people, so many actors, young actors, not so young, whether on stage or on a soap opera, they don't justify the movements from one step to another. You know, they just sort of flop through it, and it's like, it doesn't mean anything. If you can't justify it, don't do it. So that's my style.
I love it.
And for this, and because God bless all the soap operas I've done over the years, and film, and TV, but you see people just standing there with their arms crossed. All that means is you're cutting off all that emotion. Open it up. So, but for this one, because they're all still stunning, as I say, Google them, and in real life, and know how to walk, know how to be in those slinky, teeny, tiny little gowns, and then have a couple of glasses of wine and start kind of falling apart. So getting a little, not sloppy, and so all of them, I said, I don't want you to lean back in your chairs. You have to be on the edge, very prim, very proper, nice and tall. So based on what they did in their beauty pageants,
Yeah.
bring that to the stage, and if it falls apart along the way, so be it.
Yeah, and I love that. Don't just flop around. I love that. That's a great. Don't just flop.
I get so annoyed when I watch something and I say, please stand up tall. My great teacher from Mr. Osetinsky from Poland, he said, you actors, you American actors. He said, Judika, my name in Polish, Judika. He said, I cannot teach you to be an actor. You already are. I can only help you to be bigger than yourself. So that's kind of my style, is be bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
It's in musical theater, as you would know. You're more presentational and doing all that.
Right.
So that's what.
And this is
bigger than yourself.
Yeah. This is a very funny script. What's about humor? Because some people, humor can be tricky. I mean, you want to, when you have a funny script, you want to bring out the humor in the script, want the playwright, but you also sometimes people beat people over the head with it, and of course timing is crucial as well. So, have you found any challenges with that?
No, not really, because it all made sense to me in my head. Mm-hmm. I knew what the script, no offense, Davis, knew what the script needed to be funnier, to be more edgier. And I told him, I said, you can't just, he said, but they're all really nice gals, so you mustn't make fun of them. And I'm like, well, if we don't make fun of them a little bit,
absolutely.
Or the characters, this is stage. And then he came back and he said, oh, I think I get it. Steel Magnolias? And I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great friends, but they beat each other over the head once in a while.
Exactly.
But I would not have done this show, Bonnie, did I not know that each one of these actresses in this and their parts would develop their own unique style, their own unique character, take my direction, so they aren't all like Barbie dolls.
Right.
And they all aren't like robots.
Right.
And they've embraced it, and they're just so darn funny.
Now,
they brought their own. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt. Were you involved in the casting process, or was the cast already set?
The cast was set, Robbie Wayne, and we all did. He called and said, would you do this thing in Desert Rose about 5 Texas beauty queens? And I said, Robbie, I love you, anything you want. I did not realize till the day before there was going to be an audience. I got to put on makeup. I'm not just going to sit around the table.
Yeah.
No, okay, Robbie. And all sitting on stage, and I wore this big colorful caftan-y thing. And I said, I don't want to be in it, but I think I've got some very clever ideas on how to make this thing.
Now, had you worked? Oh, I know you know some of them. Had you worked with all these ladies before? I know have known some of them, but had you worked with all of them?
I've worked with Yo many times. I've directed Yo. In fact, when we did August Osage County, we both won. We tied for Best Actress, which was great fun.
Yeah.
And I've worked with Denise Strand, who when I said Robbie, and to Davis, the writer, I said, I don't want to be in it, but I've got some ideas on how, and I know exactly who should take my part. In fact, she'll be even better than I ever would. And that was Denise Strand. So we did Steel Magnolias. We've done a lot of things together. Yeah. But the other gals, I knew their work and and I was talking you weren't there that day, but I was talking at rehearsal the other day. I said, I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't seen the ability of all of y'all to bring this thing to make it so much fun, and make it so funny and poignant, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's really very funny. So it's called Aces. It opens March 9th at Oscars. It's Thursdays and Fridays, right? For how many? It's 8 shows, I believe, right?
Till March 31st.
Yeah. Okay.
So get those tickets. We're already selling, and you can go and have a cocktail or have dinner if you want to. And it's good. And we haven't. I know Miss Bonnie Gilgallen will be in the show on March 17th, St. Patty's Day, and another couple of shows. Yeah. So get your friends and family and fans out there too, Bonnie.
And now, Judith, where are you from originally? You're not from the South, are you, or are you?
Oh, God. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay. So you have sort of already had kind of an affinity for this kind of thing. going in.
Yeah, steel magnolias, all that stuff. But the thing is, my father was a retired Air Force general. I know we're wrapping up, but I've lived every place but my mother did a typically Southern thing and went home to have each of us.
Yeah,
she said, I don't know where they're going to end up, but I sure as heck know where they're going to start out.
Well, Judith Chapman, thank you so much. She's directing Aces. You got to see this. It's very funny. Thank you for being here. You are the best. You're just gold. I really appreciate it.
You, Bonnie. We'll talk again soon.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day. All right, we'll see you guys next time on The Desert Scene.